Good morning, campers. I want to share with you guys a new art opportunity that I have added to your choice boards up under art shows and art competitions. I'm going to show you how to get to it first, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So if you go to your Canvas course page and you click on modules, the first thing that pops up in your spring 2021 is your choice boards here, which you can also access every single week. But when you click on your choice boards, the first thing that pops up at the top of your choice boards is the art shows and competitions with this cool little picture from our Expressions exhibit last year. If you click on art competitions and shows, there's a ton of different opportunities for you guys coming up in March. That I really would encourage you to take a look at. Some of them are super cool. A lot of them include scholarship money. But the main one I want to talk about right now is the Memory Project. I have worked with this organization several times in the past. They're a really good group. The deadline for you to sign up to participate in this is next Friday, March 12th. The artworks that you're going to create for this, you won't even be able to start for a couple of weeks because I have to get this information from them. And they won't be due until the beginning of May. However, I need to know by next Friday if you plan to participate in this, because I have to contact them on Friday and tell them how many students we have participating so they can send us the materials that we need to work from to be able to do that. So if you click on the Memory Project, it's going to take you into this page that I built that has a ton of content and information in it. It also has a link on it to their website, where if you go to thememoryproject.org, a huge website with lots and lots of other information about who they are, what they do, videos, photos. They're a really big group. But basically what they do is they go into these different areas around the world where there are children that have been affected by war, famine, natural disasters, all kinds of different stuff. And so these children are living in either refugee camps or group homes, or there's something that has caused this group of children to be displaced and they are no longer with their parents. They're being taken care of as a large group. So they go into these areas, they meet these people, they meet these children, and they work with them to create these opportunities for art exchanges between children or students in the United States with these children in these different areas. There is a fee that you have to pay to take part in this project, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. But what the fee goes for is, for one, getting the materials from them, us getting the materials back to them, and then them being able to deliver the artworks into these areas to these children, which the video I'm going to show you in a minute, you'll see is sometimes a little more difficult than what you would think. We can't just pop it in the mail and send it. Sometimes they're having to fly over war areas into refugee camps and things like that to work with them. So the money that you contribute if you take part in this project helps to cover all those expenses, and then whatever's left goes to provide building of schools, materials for education, all kinds of different things for these students and these children in these areas. So it's a really good program, a really strong program. Like I said, I've worked with them before. So the first thing that you're going to see on this page is right here where it says Art Exchange Permission Slip. You're going to need to print that out, and it will give you the opportunity to tell me, one, if you're in AHS, because in AHS is being required to do this, and all the fees are coming out of their dues. If you're not in AHS and you want to participate, you're going to be able to choose the portrait option, where we do portraits of these children in these other places, which is what we did in 2018, and I'm going to show you the video for. Or there's something new they're doing. It's called the Global Art Exchange, where children in somewhere else make artwork, they send it to us, and then we create artworks that are our reflection on their artwork, and we send it back to them. So that gets really cool too. So you're going to have options for the two of those, but you need to print this form out, mark which one you want to do, and your parents have to sign it. And then you bring that form back to me before next Friday, along with the money for whatever you're doing, whether it's your $20 NAHS dues, the $13 to take part in the Global Art Exchange, or the $16 to take part in the portrait one. So that's all on there for you to take a look at if you're interested in doing that. This is the video that I want you guys to watch that is from where my students, my NAHS students and my painting students took part in this in 2018. And so when they deliver the artwork, they take a video of the kids receiving the work and they send us the video back to show, you know, kind of where our work went to and what the results of that was. So I'm gonna let you watch this video. It's really, really sweet. I get choked up every time I watch it. And then I'll talk to you a little bit more, okay?
گنجشگاه حویلی آواز من خوش دارن گنجشگاه حویلی آواز من خوش دارن هم کتاب خواندن من هم ساز من خوش دارن هم کتاب خواندن من هم ساز من خوش دارن سر به زبانیرن به خانم با گیتار گیتار زدم میکنم در سای من تکرار گیتار زدم گیتار ما تار زری داره
چیه؟
زمزمه شعر دری داره
برو
که گیتار که
جادوگری داره هر داره گیتار که جادوگری داره گیتار ما تار زری داره.
So, as I said, what we did in 2018 was the portraits of kindness. With this, they will mail us images of these children. This year, what we're doing is right here, I posted the email that they sent to me back in February. And it says, for the rest of this school year, we'll be focused on creating portraits for youth in India. These children and teens are unable to live with their parents due to issues of abuse, neglect, or loss of life, so they live together in large group homes. The portraits will not need to be finished until the beginning of May because they're going to deliver them all in June, okay? So that's who we'll be working with if we do the portraits here. I think it's the same group that we'll be working with too with the art exchange, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so they'll send us portraits just like this of the students. You'll pick one, and then you'll create an artwork about that student. What's involved with when they send us the information, they tell you a little bit about the child. They tell you their first name. They tell you how old they are. They tell you their favorite colors and things like that, so that you can get a little creative with the portraits as far as like the color of the clothes they're wearing. If it's a little girl who loves pink, you can put a pink flower in her hair. But for the most part, they want you to keep them looking normal, because you got to remember we're working with different cultures, and so certain colors symbolize certain things. So you don't want to make their faces green or whatever, because that could be weird. So we keep them either black and white or natural skin tones. But then as far as the clothes and the environment, stuff like that, you can do whatever you want to with it. And then the other one they're doing is new. I haven't done this one before, but it sounds a lot of fun, which is the art exchange, where they have these kids in this other community make the little artworks, send them to us. We look at the artworks, and then we make our own artworks in response to their artworks, and we send our artworks back to them. And so that sounds like a lot of fun. And both of these videos you can watch. I'm not going to make you watch them right now. This at the bottom is just some images from where I did this in 2018 with some of my students. So these are the portraits, the photos that were sent to us. These are the artworks that are made. That's the other thing. The artworks have to be smaller than 9 by 12. You can't do anything big, so they'll be small. So it's, keep that in mind. But these are the artworks that they made. These are a couple of the students working on them, and then this was the finished products. So you can see like this one, they put butterflies in the background and made the background blue and changed the shirt. This one has some cool movement of color in the background. So you do get a little bit of creative freedom with it. I love this one with the flowers all around her head. You just have to keep their faces and their hair color the way it was supposed to be. But anyway, okay. So I'm hoping some of you guys will be interested in this and take part of it. It's a really, really good opportunity for to practice global citizenship, to practice art with purpose, and to have a positive impact on the world that we live in. Okay, so if you have any questions about it, let me know. If you do plan to participate, make sure you bring me all that stuff by next Friday. Okay, you guys have a great day.